Hello, my name is Paul, and I've been in aviation my whole life, and I'm building an airplane. Why don't you come along? I've been in this aviation game for more than 40 years, and one thing that I've always wanted to do was build an airplane. So now that I have a stable home, a nice two-car garage, a supportive family, and a little extra money, I decided time to build an airplane. Time to finally build my airplane. And since I live in Salt Lake City, I'm surrounded by mountains. I'm surrounded by all the backstrips in Idaho, and there's groups out here, backcountry groups of pilots. And I decided, why not? Let's build a bush plane. So maybe the next plane I'll build is a go faster, but this one I want to low and slow and explore the backcountry. So I decided on building a RANS S-20, which is a two-place, side-by-side bush plane. The fuselage structure is steel tube with fabric over that, and the wings are aluminum with fabric over the wings. So it's a tube and fabric, as they say, airplane. And I'm looking forward to that because I've always wanted to build a fabric airplane. I like the challenge. Yeah, a full aluminum airplane would be far easier to make and build. But I just wanted the challenge of doing fabric work. I haven't done fabric work since my A&P school back in the 1980s. So it's been a long time. So I'm looking forward to that part. And it's a challenge. I'm looking forward to the challenge. I'm more excited about the build than actually flying it. So I enjoy the process, and I enjoy the journey that it takes. In my day job, I work for a large air ambulance company. I teach, I develop courseware, I fly the line once in a while. So I'm heavily involved in aviation as my profession. But this airplane build is something I'm going to do on the side, on the weekends and my days off. So I'm really looking forward to it. I've had a good career in aviation, but I've never really owned an airplane. So I've always been flying other people's airplanes, or flying with students, or flying for a company, and that's great. But I've always wanted to own an airplane, but just never really had the opportunity, or maybe the gumption to take the dive. But now that I'm stable in my job here in Salt Lake City and got a nice stable household and some money, time to finally build an airplane. Something I've always wanted to do. And I decided on the RANS S-20 Raven. There's a whole community now of bush planes, people building bush planes and flying in the backcountry. It's getting real popular now with the drag stoles now as part of the Reno air races. It's really exciting. Going fast all the time isn't real great. Sometimes you just want to go slow and enjoy the country. And I'm looking forward to, when I finally finish this, go flying with some friends and go find a nice grass strip somewhere in Idaho or Utah here. Go fishing. I may even take up fishing again. I haven't done that since I was a teenager. And looking forward to going hiking the backcountry and a lot of campfires. But I did my homework. I was looking at a few different airplanes, and I was looking between the Kit Fox and the Just Highlander, and then the RANS S-20, and they're all very comparable airframes. But I was looking at a lot of different aspects. One of the aspects was the delivery time. Some of the Kit Foxes are way out there now. Long wait. I was getting antsy. I wanted to start building this thing. So and the Just Highlander was really high on the list also. But I really came across the RANS S-20. I was in Oshkosh in 2018 and looked at all of them. And the RANS doesn't have foldable wings, although the Just Highlander and the Kit Fox do have foldable wings. I thought that was going to be a big deal, but in talking to people, they say, no, I fold it once a year or something. Doesn't seem to be that big a deal. So the RANS it doesn't fold, so that it has some advantages there. It does not have to compromise on a wing, and it had everything I was looking for. It had a big baggage bay. It was made of fabric, good steel fuselage, aluminum structures in the wings. I don't have to deal with wood, and it has quite the following. It has quite the pedigree. So I decided on the RANS S-20. So I put my deposit down and had to wait better part of a year to get the kit. But in the meantime, that year, I had a chance to build up my garage as a shop, full-on aircraft building shop. As you see behind me and from the echo, I'm in my garage. This is my 2-car garage, the house, and I've just turned it into a full shop. As you can see behind me, I have tools and a carousel with some shop equipment. During this video series, I'm going to highlight the journey of building an airplane. I'm not going to get into every little piece or part here, but just like the interesting stuff that I think might be valuable to other kit builders out there. A lot of techniques that I've honed over the years that's going to come into good use, and especially the electrical and the avionics systems. I'm an old avionics technician. I was a tech for over 15 years and I got a degree in it. So I have lots of techniques. I've seen the good, I've seen the bad. So I'm gonna especially talk about the techniques, the wiring, the decisions, which avionics I'm gonna use, how to wire up a panel, all the different little techniques that comes along with building a kit. Because I know it's kind of a weak area with a lot of kit builders, so hopefully this will help along the way.